everyone, today I'm here to talk about my first ever Halloween soiree at Disneyland Paris. I kind of want to go back next year, but I was not overwhelmed with it. I heard so many great things about it that I might have had my expectations too high and they weren't fulfilled, if I can be honest. Um, I'm not gonna say I regret it at all. I had an amazing time. I mean, meeting Chewbacca and R2-D2 for me was the best thing that could ever happen, and I had amazing pictures as I was Princess Leia. I really did enjoy it. I really had a great time, but it didn't live up to my expectations. It just didn't. And maybe this is because I've missed the parade, but I don't know if it would have made it that much better, to be honest. I love the show. They did like the castle show. Um, the Good and the Bad, isn't it? With the villains. I don't remember how it was called, but I love that show. That was amazing. I just think there's not a lot of time and there's too many people. What I mean is, I went queuing up to meet Chewbacca and R2-D2 an hour before they would start, or a half hour. I don't remember, but the queue was already very long. We queued up for 2 hours and it only got like longer and longer behind us, what meant that we missed the first and the second parade. I first went to the first parade, but I was like, no, I don't want to miss out on Chewbacca and R2-D2. But if I had known, then I would have done the first parade and then went to Chewbacca and R2-D2 because I would have met them anyway, probably because the lines only close at like a very late time. What I didn't realize, I thought it would be full is full. But that was not the case. But because that was not the case, because the communication wasn't the best it could be, in my opinion, I kind of missed out on the parade. And I'm gonna say it's not totally Disney's fault. It's definitely my fault as well. Like, I should have just done it first and then done the rest. But as it was my first time, I didn't know better, and I was like, I really want to meet R2-D2 and Chewbacca. I don't want to miss out on that at all. That's the first thing on my list. And the second was the parade. So I first went to that, and I was almost sure that we were going to meet them before the second parade would start. And it looked like that for a little bit, but then it went insanely slow and we missed out on second parade. Well, after meeting them, we went to meet Darth Vader because that line was not long. All the other lines were closed or insanely long at that moment. And so we went to meet Darth Vader. And after Darth Vader, we went to see the last castle show, and that was amazing as well. So I had the best time with the things I did, but I wish there was more time and less long queues. I did expect to be a long queue, so I was not the one that went there to be like, oh, we're just gonna have to have a few minutes to meet characters. No, I know it was gonna be long queues, like 2 hour queues. But I just thought you would get more done, but you don't, and that's something I kind of didn't like. I'm someone that wants to get things done and wants to enjoy the most of it, especially because it was my first time. And I kind of did plan it, but my plan didn't work out, and then I just felt kind of disappointed overall. And that is kind of how I felt about the soiree. I think the capacity should be less, and maybe just do more evenings. I know Halloween is always going to be the most busy evening, but I don't really mind to go a day before Halloween or something. You know, I don't really bother that much about being there on actual Halloween. I think it would be much better if they did like a few dates in October to have this event happening, because the one date it's just so many people. You don't really know where to go because that time you can't go there. Another time you can't. They're like leading you around. You're walking around the park, but I mean walking around the park. You can't take shortcuts sometimes. Like when I went to the place to meet Chewbacca and R2-D2, we had to wait before we could go there because of the parade, because the place of the parade, like they open and then you can go and stand. So everyone was running crazy for a good spot for the parade, and we were just like wanting to go to Discoveryland. What we couldn't because they were like all not with ropes, so we had to wait till they would open them before we could go to Discoveryland. Like these kind of things were not the nicest because they were not like communicated or anything, if you know what I mean. So I think it could be better. I don't know if it's because it wasn't that good this year or because I didn't expect too much. I have no idea what it was, but I think I expected it to be more. I will not say that I did regret going. I regret spending the money on it, because I did not. I did really enjoy it. It was really an experience for me. I just expected more. It's not that I'm like, I have to go back next year, but it's not that I'm like, I won't spend the money on it. You know what I mean? I'm like kind of in the middle. What is your experience with this Halloween soiree, especially this one from 2017? Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up because that would just be very nice of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.